So this one is going to be about the passing of Houston Texans owner Bob McNair. He died at 80 the other day. And I got nothing good to say about his racist old redneck behind because, excuse me, he once said the inmates were running the asylum, talking about players, and he used like an analogy. And then, of course, with the national anthem and how the protest by some of the Texans and what he alluded to in his remarks, and even uh, all pro star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins took a leave of absence because he didn't want to be tolerant of hearing McNair's loaded remarks. And you see, social commentary outweighs so many things, and it's very hard to separate when an owner who uses their platform and agenda to pretty much say, hey, boy, you better stay in line. You know how good you got it, boy. And that's pretty much what he sounded like, a good old boy. And he accomplished what he accomplished, and nobody's taking nothing away from that. But it's just be realistic. He just another old plantation owner and NFL owner who wanted to run things a certain way and didn't have a clue about social implications of people of color and dealing with the beyond seeing them as property. That's just the bottom line. You can sit there and romanticize and flip this up and flip that up, but issues the same old same. People have a tendency to gloss over the reality. So this was just along the lines of him doing what he was going to do. And the thing is that there's no good memories of how what was said because it cut across racial lines. And you have a African American quarterback, DeAndre Watson. You have many African American players on the team who are very prominent, including DeAndre Hopkins. So you look at the situation and you think, man, this is a pretty strong words, and it's hard to separate the two aspects of it because of the comments that were said within a few years of each other and how potent they are. And that mindset is very lethal in NFL and beyond all sports and entertainment, etc. So those were his choice words. And so that's how I'm going to remember uh, Robert McNair, the Houston Texans owner. He was a bigot dude, and whatever he accomplished, that's more power to him. And that's what he accomplished. Respect on that part. But you can't separate the racist remarks that came out of his mouth. That's just a fact. All right, I'm out. That's my take.